even with a niche market like the two-seater roadster segment kind of disappearing a little bit, not doing so well, BMW feels that the Z4 is in fact successful enough to bring out another model. And I'm quite glad they did, because I really didn't love the one before. In fact, one drove past me just now and I was just like, that was not a good looking car. But yay, they've brought this new one out. It's wider, a little bit wider, a little bit longer than the previous one. Like I said, just looks a lot better than the previous one. And this new one has been in the making, well, it's been a collab with Toyota since 2013. And so will share a platform with the Supra, which will be here, I think like this week, which by the time you watch this would be, so it will be here already in South Africa by the time you've watched this review. So then you can like check them both out, side by side if you like. I thought I'd put a song on just imagine the top down on a Sunday, driving along the coast, and you've got this playing. Should I put the top down? I want to look like such a doers. Let's go. Where are you now? Thankfully, manufacturers have most of them have sort of moved away from that hard top vibe, like folding hard top, and been replaced by a nice cloth soft top, which I'm really glad BMW have done that for the Z4. I think it makes it also look more like a cabriolet. Why do you want a cabriolet that looks like a normal car? I mean, I realize it's all about sound and whatever, but there's another word I'm looking for. I can't remember what it is. I'm going to go with like aerodynamics. I'm not sure if that was what I was thinking. Anyway, this can open and close within 10 seconds, which makes it so much more convenient for me, because I am not a big cabriolet fan, because I find them just to be a little bit kind of painful, really. You take it down and then you're at a robot and or traffic light and you get flippin' bugged by people. Then you got it down and then it starts raining and you look like a total dous. But now you can't get it up and you've got to pull over, or you've got to be going at a certain, you've got to be going up to 50 in this. Takes a bit longer. I just find it more of a pain than anything else. But this thankfully does it quickly, efficiently, and it also softly closes. It's not like ka-doof. That happens often. This is for those of you who like to crawl along while looking for a parking, or while you're lost, or maybe you're sightseeing. Okay, either pull the over, or put your hazards on, or an indicator. Look, now the sun's shining in my eyes because I'm mad. Because I don't know what you're doing. I'm just driving along the road. And you know what the other thing is? Look behind you. If you see that there's a whole bunch of cars and you're causing havoc, pull over. Wait for cars to move, get past you, and then go. Then you can have a look. I get it if you're lost, it's tricky and stuff. But I look around me. I'm like, sorry, put my hazards on so people know, okay, this, punk is looking for a parking. Okay, easy guys, just be aware of your surroundings and be considerate drivers. See, this is another reason that you don't want a cabriolet. So now my music's playing loud and I just look like there's people walking past and I just look like such a show-off. I'm so uncomfortable right now, I want to die. Oh, okay, we need to get away from a traffic light. Traffic lights are the pits for a cabriolet. That's the problem. That is the problem. Okay. Another robot. Inside, I say this every time, it's all very BMW. I quite like that. Oh, okay. I mean, that's not a good sign. Inside, yeah, very typical BMW. Nice little wireless charger here for good measure. There's one thing it's not great to get in and out of, hey? It's not as bad as many sort of a sports car that I've driven, but it's not an elegant car, if you will. But what I do like is you're not sort of sitting as far back as you did in the previous generations. you feel like now that you're sitting sort of in the middle of the wheelbase, you don't have all that like mass amount of oblong car in front of you, and you're driving, but this car is more dynamic, it handles better, it's got like, lacquer grip and traction, all the sort of stuff you are after in a sports car. However, it's actually a lot more like a cruiser for me. Or not only, it sort of gives you that. So you've got two options in South Africa. You've got the M40i, which got the 3-litre straight 6 turbo petrol in it, which obviously is the one that creates a lot more excitement. You get 250 kilowatts of power and 500 newton meters of torque. So fun, okay? But the bigger seller is this guy, which is going to be, will be, and this is the S-Drive 20i. It's got a 2-litre 4-cylinder engine, turbo petrol under the bonnet, and you're looking at 140 kilowatts of power and 320 newton meters of torque. Sufficient, okay? I think this, like I said, this will be the better seller, if anything, just on price. So you're looking at just under 760,000 Rand for this. For the M40i, you're going just over $1 million. And I just don't know if it's sort of sporty enough for the sort of true car enthusiasts. I mean, who are those people anyway? But I mean, and surely they also want to be comfortable. It will appeal to the person who wants more than just a sports car, who wants more than just a comfortable cruiser. They want everything. Psh, greedy. So not me, but I'm loving it a little. Right, so now that I'm actually sweating and dying because people can see me and like are thinking I'm trying to be flipping cool and I think so much of myself, and I don't, I really, really, really don't.